Good morning, everybody. This is Donnie.
And Sandra.
And we are going to go to Hendersonville, which is in Henderson County, not in the motorhome. As you can see, I got it tucked away, and it is going to be tucked away at the present time of this recording, at least for another month and a half. We are taking a break. We finished our trips for the summer season, and which is rare for us to do, and we're going to pick it up again in fall. And we've got at least 4 at the present time of this recording here. We got 4 new counties we're going to be going to. Is that right? I believe that's right. 4 new counties that we're going to be going to. And we have finally got a place in Alexander County, and so I've been in contact with them, and so we are planning that trip, and I think we're going to try to finalize some dates here soon. And so, but Alexander County will be one of the 4, and so, but we're not going to take a trip today in this. We're going to actually go in our car to an apple festival in Henderson County. And actually right around the Hendersonville area, we're going to check out an apple festival and make a little run for apples like we did the peaches. But just before we leave, I want to see if my little friends are still here. Yep, there's one of them right there. Boy, he's looking right at me. Can you see him? Ooh-wee, look at him looking at me. He'll turn around. His little head will turn around at me. He's been hanging out right here for a couple days now. And, but yeah, look at him looking over. He's following me. And, but there's also been an orb weaver. I don't know if I'm going to see him or not. He was hanging somewhere. I'm not seeing him. Big old orb weaver spider. That's great big fat round ones that you usually see around September, end of October, not October, but August into the September season, September months. Big old fat, but he made a web right here. One of those big, beautiful webs. And those are called orb weavers. Orb weavers. There's one, we got one over here too, and I think it took the web down, but it's been making the web every single night, and very impressive web. I think it's got about a 3-foot diameter web, but it'll make a big giant one right here. And but those are orb weavers. They call them orb weavers. They make those beautiful webs. But guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get moving here and see what we can get ourselves into in Henderson County. Okay, we're here, Henderson County, and this is Henderson School, Henderson High School, and they're charging $5 for parking, and so they're making a ton of money because there ain't much parking anywhere else. And we are going to be walking a long way, it looks like. But it is happening. It's a gorgeous day. The temperature is just absolutely just beautiful. And but we passed some roads, and it just looked like there was just people shoulder to shoulder. And so, but this is the first time we've ever been to the Apple Festival, isn't it? It's the first time. I don't remember ever coming to it. But
Hendersonville to get apples before.
yeah, well, when we stayed in Henderson County in the motorhome, aka the Squatch, golly, that was what?
2 years ago?
2 years ago?
I think it was 2 years ago.
We did that. I think we stayed at the Cracker Barrel.
We did.
And but that was the one. I think that was the one where we went to that church. Black Rock Church or Big Rock Church or Rock Grove Church, or it was something like that where some of your family's buried at. And we ended up staying at Toe River Campground the second night, or the second Yeah, it was the second night. We were at Toe River Campground. Boy, did it rain.
Blue Rock Baptist Church.
What?
Blue Rock Baptist Church.
Blue Rock Baptist Church. I'll say one thing, they got a nice football field. I mean, I'm not a football fan, but that one is really colorful.
It's Dietz Field.
And it's, yeah, Sandra pointed out, it's Dietz Field, and so that's the old family name. Here's that school again. It's just huge, ginormous. And we came in way over on this side. It's an impressive school. I mean, the size of it. Welcome to Hendersonville, North Carolina. We're still trying to make our way over. We're headed down this way. But the Mass General Store, I saw this right there. M-A-S-T General Store. Now that, we were at a Mass General Store.
We're at the original.
The original one.
Yeah.
That was when we went to Grandfather Mountain. Oh man, what was that area that was in?
There was a ghost story.
Yep, the ghost story. The demon dog of Valle Crucis.
Yeah.
Valle Crucis, that's it. And the Valle Crucis, it means valley. Valle is valley. Crucis is the cross. So you got Valley of the Cross. Valley of the Cross. If you haven't seen that ghost story, the demon dog of Valle Crucis, check that out. And so, but yeah, I saw that Mass General Store. We may have to check that out. I'm not sure. Well, we are here. And oh my Lord. This place it's slap full. And when I say shoulder to shoulder, you are literally shoulder to shoulder. This is just one little tiny end of it. I mean, we didn't even scratch the surface of this place. Like with many of the areas we've been into, like Lexington has pigs, Mount Airy has the guitar.
Yeah.
And so there's another place we were at, they had horses or something, that seemed like.
That was in the Outer Banks. Where,
the Outer Banks?
Currituck.
Currituck?
Yeah.
This one right here is bears. And so they got the Blue Ridge Mountains, of course, Henderson County. And but it's kind of cool because you see like little areas have a certain animal theme and stuff, and so that's real cool. This is real nice, but there's bears here and there, and they're all decorated in different ways. Here's another one of those bears. We dropped off that rock that we found at Rainbow Falls Trails at Gorgeous State Park. I put it right under that bear right there, and this is where I'm at right now. There was a young man, if you'll notice on the screen here, I'm gonna put a little circle around him. He walked up, picked up the rock and took off. It lasted less than a minute.
Yeah.
Less than a minute and it was gone.
Then we put it down, he picked it up.
Oh yeah, it didn't last long. As soon as I put it down, he took it and it was gone. And so, at any rate, I hope he sticks it at another location. Okay. We made it to the very end, and they have some rides over here. Right over in this section. Right here, they got a slide and then something else. Looks like a little mobile playground. But we walked how many miles?
Almost 2 miles.
Almost 2 miles?
1.9 miles.
1.9 miles from the car to the end of this thing. And so, yeah, now it's time we're gonna pick out some apples. There's another little fair over here. I missed this one walking through the first time. we're headed back out to get some apples. And so, but this is cool. They got a lot to do out here, guys. A lot to do. Okay, we didn't get as many as I thought we would, but we ended up getting Honey Crisp, and what else?
Honey Crisp, Golden Delicious.
Golden Delicious.
Granny Smith.
Granny Smith's.
And some Gala.
And some Gala. Okay. Got it in the cooler here to keep nice and cold. And let me tell you guys, if you guys don't know, put your apples in the refrigerator and they will last for weeks and weeks and weeks. I mean, literally. I've had apples in the refrigerator and opened up one of the drawers and just forgot. And I have no clue how long that apple had been in there. And it was still good. So good and crunchy, juicy. And so I will tell you, apples will last a very long time. But anyway, we're going to try to find ourselves something to eat. All right. We are at Bridges Barbecue. Is that the way it said?
Red Bridges.
Was it?
Red Bridges Barbecue Lodge.
Red Bridges Barbecue. And I got a half a chicken. And you got what?
I got the barbecue plate.
Cool deal. Okay. We have decided to, since we were going by Gaston County, we decided to check out a potential boondocking location for us in Gaston County, because the only thing we found is, you said one Cracker Barrel?
Yeah, Cracker Barrel and this.
One Cracker Barrel, and this is called the Cavendish Brewing Company. The Cavendish Brewing Company here in Gaston County. And they have several parking lots. I'll try to show it on the screen if you guys will notice on the screen. But this right here, there's an overflow parking lot on the other side of it. Cavendish Brewing Company is on the other side of this building. But they mentioned that on the other side of Napa, which is here, there's this gravel lot. And it's perfect. It's perfect. This is where we will be parking whenever we do Gaston County. And so there's a couple people right now. There's a Class A and a travel trailer. And so, but yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect right here. And so, but for those of you in the RV community, I can attest this right here is where you're going to want to stay. On the other side over here, the parking lots are pretty darn, I don't know, there's a dip when you enter in over there where the brewing company is, and then there's another smaller parking lot. It's not good. It's too much traffic in and out of it. And so, but a lot of activity over there, I guess you could say. And so, but this one right here, would be the place to park at. Seems to be the safest, more secluded, and everything is easy in, easy out, and level. And so it does have a downhill slope to it, but it's not bad at all, especially for just a one-nighter. So at any rate, we're going to head on to the house. This is just something that we decided to check out since we were going to be in the area.